you understand, we are going to go through section 10.5 today. This is page 300. Tomorrow, you're going to have a graded worksheet over 10.4 and 10.5. Okay, tomorrow. Okay, now in 10.4, we talked about inscribed angles. Okay, we are still talking about angles with our circles, but today we're going to look at a few other situations. Okay, so the first one is when we have a tangent intersecting a chord. So notice in our picture, we have a tangent and a chord. I asked you all to erase these.
Well, yeah, but Jake wanted to keep it.
I don't care. And what this theorem says is that the angle formed is half the measure of the arc it's intercepting. So I'm going to zoom in here. If I have a measure for arc AB, then angle 1 is half of it. So, I mean, really, it's kind of the same thing we talked about yesterday with our inscribed angles. Okay, but this isn't technically an inscribed angle. However, the vertex is on the outside of the circle, so that kind of helps. Okay, so draw this picture with me where it says notes. Rhett, are you missing something?
I think that's 8 inch. Oh yeah, I tried to write this last one yesterday.
Didn't go very well for you. Okay. The measure of angle 2. What is the measure of angle 2? 110, because it's half of it. Okay. Now, angle 1, we can go about in 2 different ways. We can either say, okay, well, since angle 2 is 110 degrees, then we know that these are supplementary. Or we can say, all right, these 2 arcs should add up to be 360. So I know that this arc right here is 140, and half of that is 70. Because it's a line. Because they're a linear pair. But angle 1 and angle 2 are angles that are a linear pair. Because they form a line. You good? Okay. The 1 and the 2 are the angles formed by the chord and the tangent. By the chord and the tangent. Okay. Okay, now here's where it gets fun. If we have angles inside of our circle, okay, if we have an angle inside of our circle, then we are going to take half of the sum of the intercepted arc. So let me just show you what that means, okay? So here's angle 1 right here. Do you see it? Okay, there is an intercepted arc right here. And if we look at its vertical angle. So what's happening is we're gonna add these two arcs together and then cut it in half. So it's 1/2 of this arc plus this arc. If I want angle 2, I could take these two pink arcs and add them together, divide by 2. Okay, that is what that is saying. So we're gonna draw a picture. You can be okay.
You need a choke.
Just draw this picture. Draw this picture. It's because it's not, because our vertex isn't on the circle. So like yesterday, we said it was half when it looked like this and our vertex was on the circle. And if our angle is a central angle, then it's the same. But for this one, X is 1/2 of 130 plus 156. I take the two arcs, I add them together, divide them by 2. That's too high? Okay, what's 130 plus 156 divided by 2?
148.
Okay. Okay. On the next page. So here we have our angle inside the circle, but its vertex is not at the center. It's not on the circle. It's just inside the circle. We are also going to have angles that are outside the circle. Okay. There are 3 pictures, but they all are talking about the same thing. If we have an angle outside of the circle, we're going to do the same thing, but we're going to use subtraction. So I'm going to zoom in here. We have 2 arcs. We have this arc and we have this arc. So to find angle 1, we're going to take this big arc BC minus AC and then multiply by 1/2. Can you not waste my highlighter on your arm? Thanks. Yes. No. Draw this picture.
Stop following you.
Going out there, so I don't make a disruption, but you coming in and telling everybody about it is disrupting my
They
class.
asked me.
No, I don't care.
Okay.
Ignore them. Sit down, ignore them. I don't want to hear your voice again. What?
So you put 76, is that the arc of like? Of like the Virgo arc?
Yeah. So this arc right here is 76. Okay. So if I want to find X, we're going to take 1/2 of the difference of these two arcs. Well, I don't want a negative angle.
Then you take the higher number
Which is going to be the outer.
every time.
Yes. So what's 178 minus 76? Okay, so X is, okay.
I beat that.
Okay, now what about this picture? I want you to draw this with me. Okay, draw that picture for me.
Just like cards, so
I am waiting for you to be quiet. I am waiting for you to draw this picture.
Yeah, I was there.
I think I know the answer.
I don't see that. Oh, yeah. Want to see a perfect circle right there?
Okay, now let's think about
Because you have to do a hash.
just wait.
Cool.
Yeah.
Just wait.
The formula.
So our angle 30 is 1/2 of the outer arc minus the inner arc. Do you agree?
Yeah.
Our angle is 1/2 of A minus 44. Okay, so what would be a good place to start solving this? I don't want to distribute the 1/2. Let's multiply both sides by 2. 60 equals A minus 44. So what's A?
104.
We have to add it. A minus 100, A minus 44, we're gonna have to add.
Oh, it's the difference.
It's the difference. Yep. Okay. I am going to give you about 5 minutes. I want you to turn the page and I want you to try number 6, number 7, actually 7 and 8. That's 6, 7 and 8. Try 7 and 8. Ready, set, go. Seven and 8 on the next page. Set it up. Set it up. You don't have to do it in your head.
I know I can't. I don't know. What's 30? Why do you need one? Number 8 is so cute.
No decimal.
I know, I saw number 8. Oh. Thank you.
You have to add 97 to 35 divided by 2.
And then that will get you the supplemental progress.
Is X 22? I got number 8.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been.
Why were-
360
What?
minus,
How do you do this?
132, divide that by 2.
And then 38, half of X minus 72 parentheses equals 38. And 38 and 38 adds it up to 6.
What's the answer?
X equals 48.
Yep, it is. I'm here. Oh, you.
Alright, I did.
You and I have Tasha.
Yo, what?
48 for 7.
But I asked.
You kind of.
Yeah.
And you were just having a Okay. What did you get for number 7? Did you get X equals 20?
I don't know how I got it.
Okay, so eyes up here. This angle right here, I'm just gonna call it A. A is 1/2 of 97 plus 35, right? So A is 66. What do we know about angle A in this 5x plus 14? They're supplementary. That's perfect. Okay.
Wait, okay, so.
Yep.
I did 97, 5, and then subtracted that by 180 to get basically the sum
Of these two. Yep.
and then,
And then cut it in half
yeah.
and then set that equal. That. So you need to do 360, not 180. So 97 plus 35. Take that away from 360. And that's what these two add up to be.
Yeah, that's what I did.
And then you cut it in half.
Did you get
I think
114?
so. Yeah, I did.
Yep. So if you take this and set it equal to 114, you should get X equals 20.
I got 22.
You
Yeah,
need to
but-
subtract 14. But that 14 needs to subtract that. So this would be 114. Not 1.
Wait, but. How? Because 248 divided by 2 is no.
I don't think it's 228. Oh. 228. Okay, let's look at number 8. Okay. Colton, how did you set up number 8?
No, 38 equals
1/2, and then in parentheses, X minus 72.
Okay, so what'd you get for X?
Huh?
What'd you get for X?
148.
We agree?
Yes.
Okay. Now, I am worried about problems like number 9. I am worried about problems like number 9, and this is why. Our angle is 28, and it should equal 1/2 of the outer arc minus 3x plus 2, but I am subtracting the entire quantity of 3x plus 2. So really, inside here is x minus plus 6. Because this subtraction goes to both of them. And then I'm going to double both sides to get 36.